Welcome to another plan with me. Hopefully this will go up on Monday like it's supposed to. But with me, you never know because I just get distracted sometimes. So this is going to be for the week of June 24th through June 30th. And for Chicago, this is Pride Week. The parade is going to be the 30th. Although Pride did start this weekend. And as many of you know, June is Pride Month, so it's kind of been going on all month anyway. But just the parade itself is on Sunday this week. Now, I was originally going to use a different kit, a glam planner kit. It was like a dude birthday kit because my brother's birthday is the 24th. But then a few friends of mine from work decided that they wanted to go to Pride because they've never been. So we're going to go to Pride. And that means that I needed to use a Pride kit because that's just how our planner brains work. As many of you, well, all four of you who watch know that if we have something going on, we need to plan accordingly. So that's why I've decided to use the Pride kit. I also use the monthly, which I haven't even filled out yet. But this is what it's looking like. And she's a beauty. Yeah. So that's what's happening. I honestly haven't filled out the last couple of weeks. I've been a busy bee. So I haven't filled out. We're in this week. Today is the 23rd. So, actually I think it goes back like to May. But we're just not going to talk about that right now. Don't judge me. I have been putting everything in my hardbound. In my hardbound planner. So, I mean, not all is lost. I've decided to use hollow foil for this, mostly because I wanted to buy the rainbow wiggle, but by the time I got the kit, it was a little too late to go with it. Let's see, I can't find anything. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to Pride this weekend, so that's why I decided to use this kit last minute. And I bought it. And here's what comes with it. We have the full boxes. This page here. I don't know why I'm talking. I just woke up, guys. Just forgive me. I think I want a color block. And I bet the big fashion girls would gonna use her because she looks the most like me. So let's get started. I don't think I want to use I want to do I bought the glitter headers, and then I bought this like 15mm thing, and I bought the black glitter headers, but I think I want to use the colorful ones and then color block each day. We will see how that goes. First, let me look at my date covers because I think that will determine the color that I use. I gotta have Once More with Love washi. I kind of want to use it. Oh, I have this one. All right. All right, so that's my washi down. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. Anyway, my washi's down, my headers are down. And now we can get to planning. So I'm gonna start putting down my glitter headers now while I speak. I've gone to quite a few prides since my teenage years, and I am very lucky to live in a city that is very accepting and friendly to the gay community, to the LGBTQ plus community. We have our, I mean, there's always like the sad stories, but for the most part, Chicago is a very liberal city, and we're very accepting of all people and social classes, and we try not, I mean, for the most part, we don't discriminate. We have our issues, but in this sense, this kind of is like a sanctuary for a lot of the community. So I'm grateful to have lived in a place that's so accepting of someone who identifies as other, whether that be in the LGBTQ community or just, you know, political beliefs. We're like a melting pot of just all types of people, and we have neighborhoods for everyone. If you want Chinese food, you can go to Chinatown. If you want Puerto Rican food, you can go to Humboldt Park. There's Colombian restaurants, there's Indian restaurants, there's Middle Eastern restaurants. We basically, Pilsen and Cicero tend to be very full of Mexican food. We cater to everyone. I mean, we have a little something for everyone to feel welcome here. And I think that that's like the greatest thing about Chicago, is that there is a place here where anybody can feel welcome. And one of the main reasons that I love living here is just that no matter what the occasion or what I might be in the mood for, I can find a place where I can get that craving filled, or, you know, or if I want to take my gay friends out when they come into town, or show them a good time. Like, there's always somewhere to go. We are not limited in places to go, and feeling and making people feel included in some way. There's something for everyone here, and I absolutely love that about the city. And it is obviously not only Chicago who has that, because I just got back from New York, and New York is very friendly to everyone. New York is also very like, if you want this, go here. If you want that, go there. But I don't know. I just grew up here in Chicago, between Chicago and Puerto Rico, and I just love it. I love how we are I love the inclusivity. Even in college, there's organizations. In high school, there were organizations. In my high school, there was a there was a club. It was called the Gay Straight Alliance Club. Although I'm 100% sure, given I graduated in 2004, so I mean, now it's not how it would be said. Now it's even more inclusive than it was before. But back in my day, when I graduated high school, that's what it was called, the Gay Straight Alliance Club. And for that to be in a high school so long ago is kind of, I guess, unheard of, which to me is strange considering that it's just always been a part of normal for me. And I understand that I am very lucky for that to be the case. Because even when I was in high school, I went with a girl to prom as my date. And I know at the same time I was going to high school, there were like a few years after, there were like proms who forbade same-sex couples, and there were a bunch at my high school, you know, in 2004. And it's something that's always been very like open and commonplace here, very accepting. And I don't know, that's something that I'm very proud of. As a Chicagoan, that I was able to experience acceptance and not prejudice against a group of people that are, you know, some of the greatest people you could ever meet. It's always just so commonplace, and like I said, I've gone to many prides, and I'm lucky to say that I've gone to many prides, and I am very aware of that. And I wish that everyone who is struggling could know that it's possible to live in a place where you're accepted, and it's possible to have a community that will fight for you and your rights to love and be whoever you want to be. And if you're struggling out there, just know that, you know, that those small minds in that small place you don't have to be in that forever. That there are places that accept you. And I wish that everyone got to experience what I experienced. I guess that's all I can say. I don't know why I'm getting so deep into this, but I guess what I wanted to say was that I went to many prides before, and I kind of want everyone to experience it. So I convinced my friend who is from she's from Illinois, but just not Chicago, and she's never been to Pride, although she lives right by Boys Town. Which, if you're not from here, is where a great portion of the gay community congregates, and where the Pride Parade happens. She actually lives in the area, but she's never actually done Pride, and I am very lucky to get to take her and help her experience what it is to go to a pride parade. And it's amazing. Like, it's an experience like no other. And I'm Puerto Rican, and I do Puerto Rican parades often, but it's just like a completely different like type of parade. It's just, I don't know, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced before, and I just wish that everybody could experience it, whether you are part of the community or just, you know, you have friends or you're an ally. It's an amazing experience. I think I'm gonna use her. Maybe I should use her down here. No, up here. Okay. It is an amazing experience. For sure. We're going to... So we have 5 of these. I guess I'll just do one on each. Anyway, so like I said, I've gone to many prides. I actually went to Pride in Toronto as well. We drove up. I drove up with a few friends of mine, and we went to the Toronto Pride Parade 4 years ago. And it was actually pretty awesome to get to experience like Pride in a different city than my own. It was very cool. So I'm gonna do bows or this. I'm gonna do this. Do this kind of in the middle. I don't know why, but I just think it looks cooler there. All right. So yeah, I've been to Chicago Pride. I don't know, many times since my teenage years. And I've been to Toronto Pride, and I don't know, I just grew up in a place where it was so just commonplace that I just can't fathom the fact that there are, I mean, I understand that there are, and it doesn't make sense in my head that there are places that are not accepting, because it's just such a beautiful thing to me. To celebrate love in any way, shape, or form. And I don't want to say that everyone in Chicago is tolerant of the community, because that's also not true. But for the most part, we celebrate with the community, and that's beautiful. Anyway, I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna just skip all over this because I sound like an idiot. The main part is that I've been to multiple prides, which I've now said like 3,000 times. And do I want to do bows? if these are from Scribble Prints. I think I'm gonna do bows in the middle. Because why not be extra about it, right? There's never been a better occasion than when you're celebrating Pride to be extra. I guess the question that most people want to know when you're using this type of kit is if you are an ally or part of the community. And I would consider myself more part of the community than an ally. Although it's not something I talk about too often because my family is very religious. And although they know that I am different, quote unquote different, they don't really talk about it too much. Or they do, but not to me directly. You know, they're like, they ask my mom if I'm a lesbian or... Which I'm not a lesbian, by the way. I consider myself bisexual. I like both. I just like beautiful people. I can appreciate beauty in male and female. Honestly, in trans people as well. Like I have no one notion of like I must be with this one person. And they have to be this. I just have always appreciated beauty in all forms. And that's just always been me. But people always like sneak, my family especially, again, because I grew up very religious, are always, and because I don't have like a husband and 7 kids, which if any of you are Hispanic out there, you know what that means in your 30s, early 30s, by the way. I'm not like a million years old. I'm 33. But to leave your 20s without like an active relationship or kids, it's like a big deal, and it makes people question your sexuality for some reason, which I find hilarious. My aunt asked me flat out once if I was, and she's like, you know, we'd still love you. And I'm like, bro. My father also like likes to ask, which I think is hilarious because he will never ask me directly. He and I have a weird relationship. But he asked my brother and my mom if I was a lesbian, and I'm like, I mean, you guys know me. You know how I am. I'm like very outspoken, very sure of myself. So if ever if I were gay, you would know. Like if I were full on lesbian, I don't have any reason. I don't know why they think I would ever hide such things. It's like not in my character. I am unapologetically who I am. I don't care like if that makes anybody uncomfortable because it's not their life, it's mine. So I just thought, so that was like my response. If I were a lesbian, you know, I would, as outspoken as I am, you know that I would be shouting that from the rooftops, not caring about anything, but that is not how I identify, so that is not, they asked the wrong question, basically. And I also like the air of mystery. I like to keep people guessing, I guess. But between you and me, I identify as bisexual, which doesn't surprise anyone. which wouldn't surprise anyone, I guess. And which is something that I didn't even come out to my mom as. It's something that my friend at a party, I was having like a, I don't know, some kind of party, and my friend was like, you're bisexual, in front of my mom and my mom's friend, and she thought, everyone was like, oh my God. It was funny. I thought it was funny. My family wasn't so amused, but not because, again, they're unaccepting of me as a person, but because they thought it was more my thing to say, not hers. But it is what it is. All right. Enough talk about this. Oh, that's really crooked. Okay. All right. We're just gonna work on my sidebar since I'm there. I kind of wish they had the white-haired girl like in my sidebar here, because she's beautiful. All right, so we have 2 habit trackers. One is for one is going to be for what are they for? Usually I do my habit trackers are usually for pain and I don't even know, like it's been a while. Oh, pain and my sleeping schedule. And then we're gonna grab one of these. I think we're gonna do the green one. And this is for my workouts. And then, should I do pink or orange? I'm gonna do just a small to-do list. So that's my sidebar. I think this is the last week in this planner, right? Yeah. Then we go into my new Erin Condren, which is very exciting. Yeah. So let's get down to planning, shall we? On Monday is my brother's birthday. So we're gonna grab this box here. Actually, before we do that, I think I need some little things. I'm not going to track dinners because the colors aren't complete. So, okay. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna not do TV shows and little things this week because I don't like that the colors don't match. And I'm trying to be color blocking. So it's my brother's birthday on Monday. He's turning 35 this year. And I'm going to grab I kind of want okay, we're gonna grab this little present here for his birthday. On Tuesday, I have a chiro appointment for my physical therapy, which means that I need an orange label. It's at 8:40 in the morning. And for that, I'm going to use this little stethoscope. And then I also have a bill due, which the bill dues are in yellow and green, so that's not gonna work for me because that day is orange. So we're gonna look for some orange. Oh shit, I should probably be doing my work schedule, shouldn't I? Again, the colors don't match, and that makes me very upset. I feel like I should be using Alright, we're just gonna use one of these fancy labels for the bill due. Which we're gonna put up here. And for that, I'm going to use maybe an icon. One of these icons. Okay, so there's that. Wednesday, I have two things. Oh wow, okay. So this is actually, now that I'm looking at my planner, this is actually the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube upload. So this marks, actually I think it might be the next, because I started when I started my new planner. So, but technically on the 26th of last year, I uploaded my first plan with me to YouTube, which is awesome. And then also I have 2 months until I start grad school this day. So let's find some yellow. This is going to be for grad school. And we're going to use, let's see what icon we can use. I'm going to use just the book one. Books, or yeah, let's do these books here. For my grad school that starts in 2 months. And then for my, I need a bigger box for this. Of course, isn't it? These, one of these. For my 1 year YouTube anniversary, plan with me anniversary, I'm going to use that, and then this Happy Munchkin. And then I'm going to use this YouTube script. And then I also have, they're not hollow, but I do have these numbers by Scribble Prints Co. And I'm gonna grab the 1. Put it there. Beautiful. So there's that. Okay. So that's for my 1 year YouTube anniversary, which is crazy that I've been making plan with me's for a year already. On Thursday, I don't have anything happening as of now. On Friday, I have 2 things happening. The first of which is that actually I just have one. There's an event at school, and the blue, we're gonna do, what if there's just like a blue box? Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use this blue box here. And this is to go to grad, my grad school is having like an admitted student day. It's kind of like an orientation. I don't know what we can use for that. Use another little book. use a little book stack here. It's usually how I mark school things. So that's happening on Friday. And also yesterday comes out, but I think I might go see it Thursday. We're gonna leave that blank for now just because we'll see. And then on Saturday I'm supposed to go to the movies with my family. But that's a big question mark at the moment. Mostly because let me see what else we got. So I need a purple one, which obviously I don't have. All right. So what we're gonna do on Saturday is put this here. Again, I'm supposed to go to the movies with my family. And then if we do end up going to the movies, what I'll do is I'll put this little thing right here. The little movie thing. We're supposed to go see Toy Story as a family, which is fun. And then Saturday, Saturday I'm hanging out with my family. Sunday is the Pride Parade. So to mark that, I'm gonna grab this awesome half box here. I'm going to need this to be where the hell is my washi? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Okay. So for Pride, we're gonna do it big. We're gonna do actually I'm gonna do it down here because I don't want to cover the bows. You guys see that? Yeah, perfect. No! Right. So we're gonna do this. we're gonna do this because extraness. And then we're going to put the Pride Parade thing right here. And I think that's gorgeous. So that's what's happening on Sunday. And I'm gonna open this back up. Honestly, I want to put my work schedule down. All right, so that's gonna be from my work schedule. And I don't have any work scripts, so that'll do, I guess. Alrighty, so that's what I'm looking at now. I think it looks great so far. We're gonna grab the deco. That's everything I have for this week. I don't know if you guys can see you can just see the glare of the of the glossy paper instead of the beautiful foil. But I tried my best. Here's what I have left in this kit. I have the entire freebie thing. I have this left. No, it's not from there. I used only the top part of the checklist. This has some bottom washi. I have a lot of these, a lot of these, a lot of this. I have one full box left. Three of these black headers, and then 3 of the fashion girls left. That's everything that I have for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know if you guys are going to Pride or if you've ever been to Pride. I hope that wherever you are, you find a community that welcomes you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys are doing for Pride, if you guys are doing anything. Even if you have this Pride kit or any other Pride kit that you're using, I would love to see everybody's spreads. So leave me a link down below and I will check them out. See you guys next time. Bye.